Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks on my weight loss journey here using Weight Watchers. And if you remember from last week, I shared with you that I was starting a 3-month journey or 3-month challenge back to getting Lifetime. I have about 35 to 40 pounds to lose, and I'm going to share my weigh-in from this week today with you. I'm also going to share some Sam's Club items that I like to buy when I go out grocery shopping to help me to be successful in Weight Watchers. And I think I shared this last week, but I have a family of 5. I have a teenager, a tween, and a toddler. And I am married, and I am also a teacher, and I do also have a master's degree in health education. So I do like to talk about this stuff, and I do have background knowledge and education about this. I was also a public health educator before this and worked on a weight loss program where we went in the community and helped people to lose weight. So I do have a lot of knowledge. I hit Lifetime membership in 2019, and then I got pregnant with my 2-year-old. So it has been about 2 years since I had him, and for some reason I just can't get off those last 25 to 30 pounds. So I am trying to finally get back down to Lifetime in the next, before the end of summer would be my goal for that. So here we go. Hi, so I guess I was down about 4 pounds this week, which is decent for kind of not really totally staying on plan 100% all week, but I did my best. One thing that I'm kind of struggling with, to be honest, is my morning coffee. I really love coffee. I put cocoa in it, so it kind of makes me feel better because there is some antioxidants getting in there, which is great. But I also love cream and sugar in there. I kind of call it my warm cup of sanity in the morning because it's just to start my day before I get started at work and the kids have gone off to school, and it's kind of my me time for the day. I don't get much of it right at this time in life with a toddler around, but anyway, so the other thing I wanted to talk about today real quick is a Sam's Club food overhaul. So basically I like to go to Sam's Club pretty much every week. Like I said, I have a family of 5, so it makes it nice just to go to one store and buy bulk of the foods that we're gonna eat for that week. And I'm trying to find things that can kind of be versatile, foods that I can eat, but then also that my kids could eat. So some of those things, like the top one I would say that my kids will eat is these whole grain and flax tortilla wraps. They're only 2 points and they're really, really good, and they're pretty big. So I like to use these I eat probably like 2 or 3 of these a day because you can make pizzas with them. So if you have one of these and then plus you have some 1 point or 0 point marinara sauce and then fat-free cheese on it, low-fat mozzarella. Sometimes I'll just take a cheese stick, which is, if you buy the part skim ones, they're usually only 1 or 2 points. And then you can have a really low point pizza as a snack when you get home from work. Sometimes I'm a teacher, so when I get home from work, it kind of reminds me of when I was a kid and you come home from school and you're just starving and you just need something to fill your belly right at that moment. So that is one thing that I tend to struggle with, is right at that time when I get home from work and my kids are hungry, we're all hungry. And so this has been one thing that's really helped us. And it's whole grain and flax, so it does have 8 grams of fiber and 8 grams of protein, so it gives you that long-lasting energy and makes you feel full longer. The other thing I like to put on those, sometimes I'll bring them for lunch, and I love tuna fish, so we'll have, I also buy these at Sam's Club, and you can put in just I actually like to keep the higher fat mayo, just put a small amount in rather than using them. A lot of people do like to use the light mayo though, because it is many less points, so I'm not sure the exact amount of points, but there's usually only 2 or 3 points per serving of the light mayo. And then the other thing I like to do is put it on salad. The next thing I like to buy at Sam's Club are these diced peaches. My kids love these in their lunch, and I love them. They're only about 2 points each, so it's the Members Mark. I think you get like 24 in a pack, and it's only about like $11 or so. The next thing are these carrots. I love carrots, so I can buy a huge bag there. It's pretty inexpensive and obviously 0 points, and we like to steam them. The kids can have them when they come home from school as a crunchy snack with some dip. The other thing I love, these are my go-to snack when I'm feeling like I need you know, I'm missing something, I need something. These are my 0 point snack, and I love sweet peppers. So you can get a big bag of peppers there for pretty inexpensive. There goes my dog. And really, I love these because you can use them so many different ways. Bell peppers, you can use them in your, you know, you can make chicken fajitas with those, which my kids love and I love. And I can use my fat-free sour cream. Sometimes they don't like the fat-free stuff, so I get the full fat for them as well. And sometimes I'll just use a tiny bit of the full fat for me instead of going fat-free. Sometimes when you use all fat-free stuff, I don't really like the additives they can put in there when you use the low fat or fat-free. So a lot of times I will just end up using just a tiny bit of the full fat. But yeah, I love these peppers, and just as a crunchy snack that give you that, even a sweetness to it. And the last two things here, these are the Fiber One bars, and I like to have these once in a while on hand if I'm craving chocolate. They're only 2 points, and I really enjoy having these in the house just to have. My kids don't eat them, but I keep them in the cupboard for myself just in case I need a sweet, and they're only 2 points. And comment below if there's anything that you get at Sam's Club. I'm asking for you guys to do that because I would like to know too. Is there anything at Sam's Club that you get that helps you to be successful on Weight Watchers? I'd like to know myself as well. The last thing I like to buy, and you might say peanut butter on Weight Watchers, or if you're trying to lose weight, peanut butter. Well, I only use a little bit of it, but it gives me that extra, there's something, you know, butter has a lot of points. So peanut butter has a little bit less because it has that protein in there and some fiber. So I like to use a little bit of this on a light English muffin for breakfast, or I'll even put it on a banana for a low point snack in the afternoon. So I buy this at Sam's Club as well. You get 2 big jars, and my kids both love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I do buy these at Sam's Club as well. So again, if there's anything that you buy at Sam's Club that you love that helps you be successful on Weight Watchers, that's a pretty good deal. Please put it in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me today, and please make sure to comment down below with any tips and tricks you'd like me to share for next week. And if you have any tips or tricks that you would like to share with me, that would be great. I would love that. And I hope to see you next week. Have a great week.